Good evening from the Central Illinois Weather Network. I'm Larry Eastep. We do have a tornado warning now for persons in the Ada, Oklahoma area from that same storm we were watching earlier. Let's go over to Storm Predator. I want to show you the line of storms that has developed throughout the evening that we've been following with these updates, and Storm Predator shows that very clearly. As you can see, a number of cells continuing, in fact now spreading into portions again of northwestern Arkansas and into the Ozarks of southwestern Missouri. You can see these flashing cells here, a number of them, severe thunderstorm warnings, flash flood warnings, and tornado warnings. As we can see here on the Tulsa radar, we've got a tornadic signature. In fact, with this particular cell here, that will be just to the east of the Tulsa area. We'll give you the warning on that. That warning in effect now till 10:30 for Cherokee, Delaware, Mays, Rogers, and Wagner County in Oklahoma. Movement to the northeast at 40 miles an hour. Again, that warning just coming over until 10:30 Central Time. Let's bring the warning up here on the screen. This is a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located 8 miles southeast of Enola at 9:37, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. So let's put a path cast on that particular cell, and we can show you here what we're talking about as far as that storm goes, and then we'll look at this cell down further to the south. We'll put a path cast on this storm, and that would take that particular cell into a number of populated areas over the next half hour. That would include Sportsman Acres at 10:03, Locust Grove at 10:05, Hoot Owl at 10:15, Pensacola at 10:21, Disney at 10:27, and Ketchum at 10:29. Now let's go down here to this cell in Pontotoc County, Oklahoma, where a tornado warning is in effect until 10:15 Central Time. Movement to the east at 30 miles an hour. We're getting the tornadic signature with that also. That's the storm we were watching earlier over Garvin County near Pauls Valley. There's two parts of this cell, and let's look at the one right now just to the south of Ada. I'm going to move in a little bit closer on this. We're going to show you what we're looking at as far as a TVS signature with this goes. A very prominent signature also. Let's put a path cast on this and tell you where this storm would be over the next half hour or so. Gertie is in the path of this storm by 10:46. So that definitely actually would be the next town in line there as that storm continues to move toward the east. But we want to look at the backside there as well, as we're seeing additional development and some large hail being indicated by radar. Again, with the second part of that cell, let's bring that in here with velocity and show you again what we're talking about here with those reds and greens mixing, and we'll look at both these storms. But this right over the central part of the county, really near Ada right now, we're seeing that red and green mix, which tells us most likely there is a tornado with this, and the National Weather Service Doppler radar is detecting a tornado near Fitzhugh at 9:40, so about 16 minutes ago, moving east-northeast at 25. This storm will pass near or south of Ada, and persons in Ada should seek shelter from this storm. In addition, hail the size of golf balls being reported with this cell. Now let's go back up here to this northern cell and show you what we're talking about here. Just to the north of Wagner, this tornadic signature that well was there in this last frame. Now it's now updating again, and we're seeing a lot of indications here. In fact, even over Cherokee County of large hail and very strong returns with this. Let's bring this back out here, velocity, and let's go up to that storm and show you the reds and greens that we're getting in mixing with that. Again, just to the northeast of the Tulsa area right now, we're starting to see signs of rotation with this as well. To the east of Broken Arrow over northern Wagner County. You can see that red and green mix there. The radar site's fairly close to there, so it's kind of deceiving sometimes what we're seeing, but this is a pretty good indication with these blues here that we are getting the wraparound and most likely some rotation with that. Again, movement with that storm to the northeast at 40 miles an hour. But let's come back here again just to the south of Ada. We've got this cell that really is looking intense. It looks like it's going to track just to the south of Ada, to the north of Stonewall, and then this cell back to the west has some rotation as well with up to 2.5-inch hail, and this would track along the same path just to the south of Ada. We can put a path cast on this and show you what we're talking about, and this particular cell would move through Fitzhugh by 10:24, Ada by 10:43. So again, a lot of storms out there still. Storm Predator shows you the intensity of these storms as they continue. We'll loop this here and show you these storms not moving anywhere fast, but they are continuing over portions now of eastern Oklahoma, again, northwestern Arkansas, and the Ozarks. We'll start to see the development of severe storms and possible tornadoes. A tornado watch in effect until 5 a.m. We can zoom out here and show you that watch area that now it covers a good part of Arkansas, including areas just to the south of the Branson area. That would include the Fayetteville region and also Fort Smith. And you can see the Fort Smith area also has a pretty nasty line of storms. None of those severe at the moment, but along I-40, you're going to see the potential for tornadic storms over the next couple of hours. From the Central Illinois Weather Network, I'm Larry Estep.